We try to instill integrity, give them value, right? Give them lessons of substance, so that way when they walk away from whatever it is that we had to do with them, that they will feel a little bit more empowered and a little bit more seen.
Frank Thompson started his nonprofit Pushing for Purpose because he wanted to help those in bad situations, like addiction, get to the place they need to change their lives around to be successful. What started with helping those in recovery changed to helping young men.
So all of last year, it was a lot of volunteer work. And then towards the end of last year, I got more involved with TBH, which is the Tulsa Boys Home. And from there, I just realized, okay, we're gonna redirect everything from the recovery community to focusing on these kids.
He says being in and out of the prison system and dealing with recovery, now that he has turned his life around, he's able to help the younger generation.
It really just depends on where they're at, when it comes to helping them get their driver's license, to get their IDs, to figure out how to get birth certificates and things like that, to find them jobs, to find them employment places where they can learn how to be accountable, learning how to provide for themselves, learning how to budget, learning how to pay bills, and in every situation that we have, it is different.
When it comes to their mission in helping these young men, he says every story is not the same, and all of them need something different.
Giving money's easy. Giving your time, giving a piece of your heart and your emotions to this thing, that's what the real cost is.
Corey Sands works with the Tulsa Boys Home and says what Frank and his team come to volunteer and do is something that is needed not just at the home, but in the community.
Well, but we work with a very specific population, a very specific demographic. These kids are extremely hurt and broken. They've been through a lot of trauma. And so with that, there can be some challenges and difficulties.
Sands says that is something that Frank and his team are able to come in and bring the young boys different perspectives and community, while also meeting them where they are.
Culturally, we have changed so much. There are some things that we need to be intentional about not losing. And that's that sense of connectedness. And I think that's an important piece that organizations like Pushing for Purpose, they help bring back to the forefront. I think it reminds us to stay in touch with our humanity.